name is Haley Hinton, president of the junior class, but today I am Kyle Sweet, Ledyard High School class of 2004 and currently a lieutenant in the United States Coast Guard. And I want to tell you about my experience in Hinton. On the afternoon of Tuesday, January 12, 2010, I was resting on the floor of an aviation hangar when I felt the ground shudder. It quickly passed, leaving everyone in the room a little uncertain about what exactly had just happened. After we crossed Guantanamo Bay on our way to the windward side where our ship, Tahoma, was moored, we realized that something big had happened. Our captain mustered the crew and informed us that Haiti, a country with which we were intimately familiar with as a result of 2 earlier deployments, had suffered a massive earthquake, the magnitude of which was still being determined. Our captain's friends in the country painted a stark picture of the capital city leveled, countless deaths, and the potential deaths of scores of the Haitian Coast Guard's men at their base at Port-au-Prince. Upon hearing this news, we loaded as much food, medical supplies, and fuel as we could, and steamed as fast as we could to help. I had the morning watch when we first sighted the Haitian capital from the bay of Port-au-Prince. We would never know that the capital of a country was there. All I saw was a black splotch several miles long where I knew the city had to be. It was as if an artist angrily smudged paint across his painting and left it unfinished. Buildings looked like something out of a bomber raid in the wars of the last century. There were huge gray-white scars where parts of the mountain appeared to have been sheared off and thrown into the city below, and the city itself was completely dark, except for the fires burning haphazardly. It was clear that the human toll was massive, even from that vantage point. Less than 24 hours after the earthquake, we anchored at sunrise and immediately began rescue and recovery operations. We set up a perimeter for the makeshift hospital our crew constructed in the most stable building we could find. The building, part of the Haitian Coast Guard Kilnik Naval Base, was already filling with people who had been crushed under the collapsed buildings. The base was a whirlwind of stretchers improvised from doors and boards, bodies, and uncertainty. We all focused on the fact that they were doing something truly special who desperately needed it. Something else mattered. After securing the base, I was pulled back to the ship to help run the airlift to get as many Haitians to a hospital to the north of the country as we could. I was on the deck when one of those, a pregnant woman, who brought to the flight deck. She was in a stretcher, and I was told that she was pulled out of the rubble. The baby in her womb was believed to be dead. You could imagine my surprise then when she got out of the stretcher and started giving birth right in front of me. I was the only coastie around and ran over to help before realizing that I had no idea how to be a midwife. Thank God help arrived shortly after and a healthy baby boy was delivered on the deck. I choose to remember that moment more than any others because it was such a counterpoint to all the strife in Haiti after the earthquake. Despite all the death and destruction around us, we were still able to get hundreds of men, women, children, and one exceptional newborn to safety. It was an experience I will never forget. Thank you.